Right. So if Kate and Montanan, if you guys want to start at 23:15, that sounds great to me. It's in 4 minutes, I think. So at the 15-minute mark, I'm in position. And yeah, so we were talking about the system. It does look absolutely beautiful. Both flying FDLs, of course. Again, Ryan, maybe recap real quick what they were fighting, what weapons they're using and stuff.
Yeah, so Montanan's running kind of the meta FDL build, prismatic, banks, a bunch of shit ton of boosters, 3 PAs efficient with thermal conduit, which does additional damage if you're above 100% heat. And then 2 rails, probably an SCB rail and then a super pen rail. When shields go down, you can module snipe. Kate is running kind of an off meta build. So she's running prismatic as well with 4 boosters, 2 heat sinks for her 4 rail guns. So she'll have 4 medium rails, probably, if I had to guess, 3 super pen, 1 SCB rail, and then a huge multi-cannon on the FDL with corrosive, if I had to guess. Hopefully gonna... if I had to guess, the multi-cannon is going to be gimbaled. So our boy, let's see if Montanan has any chaff. Probably not. No chaff. So she's
if I could just very quickly interrupt you, Ryan. Yep. This is, of course, Ryan speaking. He'll be helping us with the commentating. I'm assuming we're going to get on our way pretty quick. And before that does happen, Mace, I want to ask you as well. What is your thoughts? Who has the best chance here?
Who has the best chance? Well, if you're in the Federal United Command Cantina, you've likely seen the Montanan joking about going to get materials ahead of time to build his new FDL, but that can just be some good psyops. They've both been doing PvP like crazy ever since their falling out, and I think they both have a really good shot. Kate has been practicing in system in these belts, and I'll be very fascinated to see how that hard work pays off.
Yeah, Ryan, you mentioned these, or was it Mace or Ryan? I don't remember that mentioned these belts are one of the contenders.
Yeah, the asteroids in here will be doing probably the majority of the damage. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see who can kind of manage that best because, you know, it's so easy to fuck up so quickly, and you can end up in some real trouble right off the bat if you're not careful. So
for the viewers, real quick, as I'm sure we're about to get on our way, left side of the screen you see Kate at this point, very far right of the screen, very small in the distance you see the Montanan. So we'll wait for them to kick off probably any minute now, gents.
About 20 seconds.
So Ryan, I'll hand it over to you to commentate anything happening. If I have questions, I will ask them, and Mace, you as well, of course, feel absolutely free to pitch in anytime.
Thank you very much.
Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to be following Montanan off the bat. Okay, got a rail shot right off the bat at Kate. That's 2 rails. She's hitting him with the gimbaled multi-cannon. She will have 100% time on target against him. He has no chaff. So that's going to be easy damage for her. Easy damage for her. So he's drifting backwards for those rail shots. He took 1 PA shot, but it didn't look like it connected. Let's see what Kate's up to. I mean, she's taking some damage. I haven't seen her fire her rails yet, which is...
do you see it? Do you have any shield or hull percentage information?
I mean, they're basically still pretty much at full shields. These builds take so much damage. So it's not like, you know, unless... I mean, Kate's got a little bit less shield than...
what? Someone is not moving? I saw Kate was not moving at all.
Montana just came back.
He's drifting several kilometers away.
Yeah. Okay, Kate took a PA shot there, it looked like. They're drifting way past each other in these rings. She needs to get some rail shots off or she's going to be in the shit. I mean, she's already way behind in damage right now. Yeah, she's already a ring down.
Those short-range rails are really deadly up close, but right now she seems to be relying on the chip damage from her multi-cannon. It adds up over time, but it's not quite enough on its own.
Especially when you're
Not
going up
nearly.
against this FDL, man. There we go, get some rail shots out. Oh, there's the first asteroid ram, and that brought it right back. They're basically at the same shield percentage right now. That's all it took, was one mistake right there, and now Montanan's basically right where she is. Kate's at 71%, and Montanan's at 72%. So I mean, they are perfectly matched right now. I think the edge right now is definitely Montanan because his damage potential is just so much higher. And okay, he's banking to try and recover some of that.
So they're getting pretty high out of the wing right now. Do you think they'll go back or?
Yeah, they're gonna go back. I warned them that I'd shoot at him if they spent too much time out of the ring.
As it should be.
Yeah.
So what happened? Why is this a belt combat? Is that just the scenery of choosing, or how did that occur?
That's basically
usually in
the
belts?
standard in PvP is you fight in the rings, because in open space it's just too easy to line stuff up. There's nothing to avoid other than your opponent, and this adds a little bit of RNG to it, so to speak.
Right.
It takes real skill to consistently evade around those rocks. If you can avoid them the entire fight, that's a major advantage.
Well, and
Yeah,
also to kind of piggyback on that, the big thing is you can use them for cover too, right? So
Yeah, it looks
if
like Kate's
you're-
going for a bit of a cover here. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean,
Definitely
it's-
moving far away.
One of the big things that you want to do is, especially if you're going against PAs and rails, is if you can put the asteroid between yourself and your opponent, and you're a little bit quicker on the trigger, you can pop out from it, get your shot off, especially Kate, right? She's running all rails. You pop out from the other side of it, you can get your shot off, and then boost, and you're right out of the kind of aiming range of your... you can get some really nice snapshots off. So Kate's at 59% shield, and Montana's
Both
at
using this
60.
rock as cover.
Yep. So
Kate's
they're-
getting some really beautiful
Example.
shots on there.
The worry that Kate needs to have here is rails have really low ammo counts. So if she starts missing some of these shots, she may legitimately run out of ammo before she's cracked.
Does she have any weapons that are... She has no lasers, right?
Nope. So she's got all kinetics on here. So she's gonna have some. She's gonna have some problems if she. That's probably why she's being so conservative with her rail shots. But
Right.
you know, that's
And a good
kind
one
of,
there.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem with the current shield setups. Is you can literally run out of ammo before you've cracked your opponent if you're not. Ooh, that was a big ram.
That was a ram there.
Let's see, Montanan's down to 47. Where's Kate at? Kate's
Is that Hull?
no, sorry. That's Shields. 47 to 59. Kate's in the lead right now with Shields. So Montanan is in trouble. He's banking right now to try and recover some of that shield. And he just bounced off of a rock and undid all of that. He's down at 42%. He's got one ring left. Oof. Kate's at 60%.
And another ram.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
He was getting outside of range of her feedback rail, but in doing so, he sent himself into another rock.
Yeah, it doesn't help. Getting out of range of the feedback doesn't matter if you're ramming into rocks. He's at 36. It looks like he's cooking himself a little bit too. He's at 93% hull. So his internals are in the mid 90s. He's definitely cooking. Kate's at 52% shields. I kind of drifted away. I'm gonna catch back up. Montanan's at 36%. So the problem that everyone has in here is these prismatics, basically any damage done to them is absolute damage. You're not going to be regenning anything in this fight, right? So the health that you have is the health that you have. SCBs are a nice way to kind of help recover some of that. But, I mean, ultimately, you know, what's being done to you is absolute damage for the most part. You're going to keep that damage for the length of the fight. So when you run into rocks like that, you can end up in some shit real quick. So Kate is down to 33%. It looked like she
Kate getting a really bad hit on the rock there.
Yep. She's still ahead. Montanan's at 18%. So
damn, that looked like a rough one.
Yeah. Montanan's going to be cracking pretty soon. 18%. Kate is at Kate's at 42%.
Kate, another hit on the rock there.
No, that's Montanan. He's down to 4% shield.
So
He just bounced off the rock again.
So who has the lightest color thrusters here, just for reference?
Probably Kate. Kate should be pink.
Yeah, Roger.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot you can't see.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot you're in free cam, so you can't actually.
Yeah, I'm going for the cinematic effect here. So for the viewers as well, lightest thruster color, that would be Kate.
I think.
Darker
Montanans
reddish
are light
color.
too. I don't know.
Oh, one of them is lighter than the other.
Well, I believe Kate's running green rails there.
Montanan's cracked, so he's at 90% hull. Kate is
Roger.
pretty much going to win this fight. Unless Montanan can really... unless Kate fucks up by, like, just bouncing off of back and forth off of rocks. She's going to start module targeting now. If I had to guess, she's going to go for power plant with her rails. Should be the smart move. She can end this fight without having to... she can end this fight without having to shoot through all that hull, although she's doing a pretty good job. Montanan's at 73%. Kate still has shields. So, let's see. Yeah. This fight is basically over. It's just kind of a matter of time at this point.
It really has been a game of just making the fewest mistakes. I wouldn't go so far as to say that the Rocks have been the MVP of the match, but...
I mean, Rocks are always the MVP. In any PvP fight, any PvPer will tell you, if you're fighting in the rings, the Rocks do the most damage, and it's not even close.
Aye.
Montanan's at 61%. And that's
There
it.
he goes.
GG.
And it appears that Kate Balthazar's revenge is complete.
Absolute biggest congratulations to Kate Balthazar then. And let's remind the Montanan here then for opting for the required Sidewinder rebuy, losing the FDL and the engineering modules. Good job to Kate Balthazar, who is on the voice channel with us here. If she has a second to talk, that would be awesome. Maybe she has some words.
At her right now.
I was about to be very confused. We just called the fight, and then I look over and I see another
She should
FPL.
kill me here. If she doesn't get me here, then she's fucked up. I started this fight with no shields. I don't even carry shields on this build, so...
So, biggest congratulations again to Kate, and I'm gonna ask or thank everybody for tuning in. I think we'll wrap it up at this point. And again, also thanks to the guys doing the Aerobatics T10 flyover formation. That was awesome. And if you're actually if you're watching right now and you enjoy Elite Racing, come and join us on the Elite Racers Discord. You can find links on the channel and lots of videos, all to do with racing. So, yeah, if that's something you like to do, come and join us.
both combatants well fought, and I'd like to give a shout out to Donald Anderson, Bertioli, and Erkad Posner from the Formation Flight Wing. Very well done, folks.
And that's a mute on the stream. Good job, dudes.
That's it. Yeah.
That was very challenging for me to keep up with. I was going to bring my Eagle, which has a lot more yaw. Unfortunately, I was in my Racing Viper, which struggles with yaw, but hey.
Well, I hope I gave like some of the color you were looking for. It didn't look like we had time for me to get into the whole thing. I alluded to the fact that she was kicked from ADC, and I was trying to say good things about both of them.
Yeah, no, dude. Maze, first of all, thank you. I know it was super tight, everything with the schedule, but I really do appreciate it. And Ryan, you as well. Your commentating was awesome, and if it wasn't for you, it would have been very boring because I have absolutely nothing to add on the subject.
Yeah, my experience with fights and rings is Rui Reba videos. So,
that's funny.
Yeah, very well done. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna cool down. I'm gonna watch some video back here, see how.
Yeah.
Game.
Yeah.
I'll throw things up here, and obviously, if you haven't watched the stream yourself, you can go and watch it.
Yeah,
too bad Kate isn't joining us in voice.
We're currently fighting right now.
Yeah, she's.
She should get me. Hopefully she does.
There were, I'm seeing 63 people on stream.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's crazy. That's that's a new record for me. Peak concurrent 77.
Did I sound too nervous?
That was awesome.
Was there, yeah.
No, you guys were awesome. You sounded great. That was super cool. And you made the stream, honestly. Let's say a combination of my camera work and all the commentating and some background info from you, Mace. That was. And of course, your formation flight was beautiful too.
Yeah, it was just a fun little thing. They were, I heard about it. I was like, oh, what the hell? Why not? Sure. Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. Maybe they'll do that at more events in the future. People seem to like it. There's a touch of irony there too, because you know the T10 is like just so chonky, you know.
Sorry, I'm just typing. Congratulations to you guys in the formation. Okay, I'm gonna hop out voice. Thank you, gentlemen. You were amazing, and I'm sure we'll catch each other later at some point.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah, good talking to you folks. Have a good one.
All right, take it easy.
You too. Ryan, thank you.
Yep,
See
no
you.
problem.
Whew, GG on the bonus round too.
Did you die or did you win or did you live?
I won.
Well, did you live is my question.
Oh, yes, I'm synthing 02. Oh, yes, I did. I'm at 17%. I have 2,800 hull HP.
Man, I thought I was going to get your plant if we didn't get that ram at the end.
Yeah, like what was I at? Yeah, I had the second plant mouth that took me down to like 18%. Jesus, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was going down. I knew what was happening. But I have like fuckloads of thermal resist on this thing, so it can last forever on that.
Yeah.
Let's figure out how to get my FSD back online.
Your FSD's fucked?
You took that shit out pretty fast, yeah. Where's life support 2? I need a synth before I do that, I think. There we go, 30 seconds. Can you synth while you reboot repair?
I don't know. I don't synth and I don't reboot generally, so.
Well, I would like to leave the ring.
Yeah, just combat log, it's fine.
I figured.
For self-destruct.
Nah, I'm good. I like the reboot repair mechanic. As you can tell, because I fly a courier.
Yeah, no shit. All right, I gotta bounce. Take it easy.
All right, that's been amazing. Thank you so much for coming by. Take care now.
All right, later.